Hey, what's up YouTubers? It's Vaping Done Right coming at you with a tutorial today. Today we're going to talk about kind of my wicking methods and what I do and what I find that works the best. So, we are building on top of my friend's little boy RDA today. If you can see that. It's pretty good stuff. It's a good RDA. It is a clone, unfortunately. Us college kids don't really have the money to get the real stuff yet, so hoping that we can kind of step our games up as we go on. But here's the top cap too. If you can kind of see that. It's got a little boy on the front of it in gas mask. It's pretty sweet though. A lot of airflow. Can run it in single coil mode as well. So, and then a really wide bore drip tip. Pops right out, or it screws off, I mean. Ooh, I'm dropping it. So yeah, you can tell she's been using it. It's pretty cool idea though, it's pretty sweet. She just asked me to throw a build in her, because we're almost done with school, and she wants something that's going to be good for when she goes home, on her trip home. So, yeah. Enough about that though. Today we're going to be using some Japanese organic cotton. I used to use just boiled cotton balls, but honestly, I'll never go back to them. Japanese cotton's just way better. You get a lot better flavor off of it. The saturation's a lot better, in my personal opinion, and it's a lot easier to use, work with. So, they come in these like pressed pads. This is a full piece right here. But obviously I've been using this one. So, I just cut a little piece off. Nothing crazy, nothing too big. And then we're just gonna split it right down the middle. Save yourself some cotton, and then you don't have a lot in there. So we're just gonna split that right there. Then I kind of just tap it down, make sure and get all those burrs kind of pushed down so it's easier to work with. You could almost like roll it kind of too. You don't want to roll it too much though. You want it to be fluffy. So now you're just going to take the tip, and you're just going to take your fingers and then just roll it. Just the tip of it though. Just so it comes to a point. I like to really roll the tip of it. Kind of like threading a needle when you're wicking, right? So, there we go. Like so. And we're going to cut that off. I know that's dirty, but it's just the oil on your hands. So, let's see if we can get this in the shot here. There we go. Okay, so then we're just going to take this, and we're going to slide this through the front part, like so. Oh. Then you want a little bit of tension on it, but obviously you don't want to move your coils around, because you're going to get hot spots and stuff if you're doing a harder coil build. Like I don't know if I said before, this is a super simple build though. I did a 6 wrap with some 22 gauge. Canthal, nothing crazy by any means. Get some good vapor and some good flavor off of it. So it's one downfall of these F2 Hattons, man. These magnets just pick up everything. That's cool. So there's that. And we'll wick this other side. Same thing again. Take your cotton, put it in between your index and your thumb, just roll her away. There we go. Same thing on this side. Push that baby through there. Same thing here, nice and loose. Not loose, a little bit of tension. Got some bunny ears going on. So there's that. Now we're just going to clip these tails. And the way I like to clip my tails, I just put my my scissors right up against the build deck of the RDA, sorry. Right up against the build deck, and then I just clip them. Bam. throw this away because you're not going to use this. Spin it around. Same thing here. And clip them. There you go. And that's what we're looking at. Like I said before, super simple build. This should be everybody's go-to. I mean, if you've been vaping for a little while, you've probably built this 150 times, a bunch of times. So yeah, nothing crazy. Now a lot of people will use wire. I just have like some spare wire laying around to tuck their tails in. Sometimes too, I'll use my my 1/18 drill bit, just because it's small and it provides a little more strength compared to wire, you know. So, and what I like to do is I fluff these tails up. I just feel like it absorbs the juice a lot better. So we fluff these up a little bit, you know, get them going before we tuck them away, like so. And now we're just going to take them and tuck them down in there. Another big thing too is like when you're building on something with, oh here, let's talk about this first. So sometimes if you're not using very much cotton, you'll get some of this right here. You can kind of see it where the cotton's like not really touching the coil, not making contact with the coil right there. It's right here. Let me get a piece of wire. Right there. You can see that it's not making contact with it. So all I do is I just take this cotton and I just fluff it up. You know, push some of the cotton back in there. You want to make sure that that's not going to happen, because what's going to happen if you do that is that part's going to dry out and you're going to get really dry hits. So yeah, like that. It's perfect. You can see these cotton seeds in here too. You want to pick those out. You don't want those in there. So same thing here. We're going to tuck these tails away. Just tuck them right underneath. And then another thing I like to do, I haven't really tested very many other wicking methods yet. I've tested a couple, like the Nano Dragon and stuff like that, the sleeper builds as well. But I really think that keeping this piece of the coil clear, I really think that's a big deal. Making sure that this area right here is clear, so that way your airflow can get underneath there, and the vapor production in between these wires right here is going to shoot out, you know, and it's going to come out from both sides. And I feel like you get a lot better vapor production in that way if you, instead of stuffing a bunch of cotton down there underneath there, because people want longer hits, you know. And obviously we're not going to dry fire this because we'll burn the cotton. So, but there's that. Super simple 6-wrap, some 22 gauge. Got the cotton stuffed in there. I don't have the juice that she wants to use, so I'm not going to be able to fire it for you guys, so I apologize. But yeah, there's that. And thanks for watching. Make sure and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure and like or leave a comment. Make sure and give this video a thumbs up, and we'll be back at you next week. Thanks, guys.